What up, this your man Couch Coach of the Couch Coach Live podcast, and we're back at it here again on another Black Friday, not Friday, but Black Monday. Ugh. But we here. It's early, but we are here. Definitely wanted to give you guys my thoughts on this breaking news story. Not technically breaking news; it's breaking news in academic sense, but more so in the sense of of the news from Adam Schefter about 30 minutes ago, announcing that Ron Rivera has been fired as the Commanders' head coach. If you look in his 4-year tenure, Ron Rivera was 26-40 with one tie as well to his record. So you kind of knew this was going to happen. You look at this team, this 2023 team finished 4-13 and lost their final 8 games in a row. And I always said that essentially Ron Rivera has lost his locker room. And then I've also talked about certain things within his organization, his organizational changes, personnel changes more so than anything. But this is not the day to kind of talk about the failures or my personal opinion why this didn't go wrong. It just didn't go wrong. I've said what I've said in the last 3 years about said situations that kind of made my head scratch. But today's not the day for that. Today's more so a day of thanking Coach Ron Rivera. You look at just what he has done in his 4 years with this team. He's handled so many off the field situations that many of us in our personal lives, we would fold. I mean, you look at the Daniel Snyder situation where this organization was, pretty much in the headlines and not even about football, more so just different types of lawsuits was going on, all kinds of things were going on with Daniel Snyder. Then the name change. Then he pretty much being at the forefront of kind of helping us kind of rebrand this franchise from the Washington football team to now the current name, the Washington Commanders. And then also before he even coached a game, he was diagnosed with cancer and was able to beat cancer. So you look at those things where he handled all 3 of those situations, with dignity and grace, and he was able to, overcome all that. But on the field, it just didn't work out. But one of my favorite moments for Coach Rivera was when we beat the Philadelphia Eagles. At the time, they were undefeated. We beat them on Monday Night Football, and they had a very impassioned speech. And this was a speech pretty much following, I think it was like a few weeks prior to it, his mother had passed away, and he made a very impassioned speech, and just one of those things where it sucks that this didn't work out here in Washington, but it just didn't. It is what it is. But once again, appreciate you, Coach, and more so just a thank you for everything that you've done off the field as well too, because a lot of people would have folded the stuff that Ron Rivera was handed to him coming into this, this Washington Commander football team, Redskin organization, put it that way. But definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts on Ron Rivera, the firing of this, and also I want to get you guys' thoughts on who will be the new head coach for this team. I know there's a few names that have been floating out. Obviously, Jim Harbaugh, Mike McDonald, not to be confused with the Mike McDonald from the Doobie Brothers, but the defense coordinator, Beltway brother in the Baltimore Ravens, and also Bobby Slovic. So those are some names that have been floating out here and there. So definitely want to hear you guys' thoughts on the firing of Ron Rivera, and also just your thoughts. Who will be the next head coach of the Washington Commanders? Definitely would love to talk with you guys in the chat. And we're out.